Hey Capricorn, this is Eleanor and welcome to your second week of February pick a card reading. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and if you also want to follow along with the story and how it unfolds, hit that subscribe button. If at any time during the reading you hear something that's of service to you, please hit the like button. And if you would, comment below about your relationship to time, because this week we're unpacking this TikTok, which is all about timing, and the Hierophant. So this is talking all about the way things this week are governed by time, and we are subject to the structure and the institution that is time, and it's something that we're all subject to and don't have any control over. So we are having to go by the book in a sense of what time is demanding of us, or what using time to our best advantage and learning the rules of that. So I'm curious as to how time is affecting you right now. So go ahead and comment on that. If you want to hear more about when these came out, the links to those videos are below, as well as information on how to get a personal reading with me. I'm using Vibrational Energy and White Sage Tarot. I have stack 1, 2, and 3. They're time stamped below, so you can skip ahead straight to your reading. All right, Capricorn, stack 1. You have Justice, the Lovers, and Openness. I'll hold this up just long enough to see if it focuses. There it goes. Okay. So what I'm getting from this is so we have this TikTok, and it's feeling like this huge, giant machine all around us dictating everything. So I'm feeling like these huge gears turning, and so it's almost like in a video game where you're waiting, like Mario, and the thing spins and you have to wait for just the right moment to leap on it to move forward, or for the little thing that goes back and forth so you can jump on it and go. You know what I'm talking about, Nintendo lovers. So this feels like when I see this Justice card, and I'm thinking about the scales, and it seems like there's this moment in time just this week. It feels like a very narrow sliver and a very specific opportunity this week, Capricorn, where those scales, they come into perfect balance, and you're able to run across, and you're able to leap towards the thing that you want, the Lovers. That means running towards your desire, and that the timing for this hasn't been right up until now, and that all the gears and all the things are coming into place just at this moment. Like, I'm thinking of the Dark Crystal, when single shines the triple sun, like all three of those suns line up at just that moment, and in that moment in time, the light and the dark of these creatures, this energy, they unite and they become one again, just like the Lovers, union. And so that's what you're running towards this week. That's that openness. So when those things all line up, it blows open this door, and that's what you have to go. You have to go through that door towards union with whatever that is, whether that's union within you on something, whether it's your path, whether it's your desire, whether it's a person, whatever that is, you're going towards it. You have to move in this like one moment. Everything's going to line up and you go. That's what I'm getting for stack 1. Stack 2, you have the Devil reversed, 4 of Swords, and Driving Forces. So Driving Forces talks about taking aim and choosing your goal and choosing your target and aiming. And there's, with timing and with that, it's not, so like with golf or like with archery, it's not a force game, it's not a brute strength game, it's a timing and a finesse and a balance game, and a knowing the right moment to apply force and to release force, that type of thing. So with this 4 of Swords, it is telling me that you have chosen, okay, the Driving Forces talks about having set a goal and having set an intention, and the 4 of Swords being a time to back off and to step back and get a sense of the bigger picture. And the Devil is something that does trap you. It does keep you stuck and chained. It's a loyalty, it's an addiction. So where you want to be free to swing the club or release the arrow towards your intention, there's a sense of being encumbered, of being stifled, of having someone in your way or something in your way that you can't have your full range of motion to achieve your goal properly. So it's a time right now to step back and get an idea of what that is and detach from whatever this is, to clear the space around you, to say, okay, I need my space, I need wide berth. Everybody move back because I'm going for something. All right, Capricorn, stack 3, 8 of Pentacles. Let's see, when's that gonna focus? There you go. Page of Wands, and Upon a Star. So some people believe, when you're talking about law of attraction and intention setting, that there's a way that it can be presented as more magical than it really is. That when you set your intention, you make your wish, that what that does, and you think about it as real, it does alter the way you behave, the way you show up, and the choices that you make. And ultimately, it is you that brings it about because you've changed the way you think, and subconsciously that worms in and makes you act in a certain way that brings it about. It's not just that you make your vision board and sit back and do nothing and watch it happen. Even if you don't realize it, even if it's subconscious, you're moving towards it and you're making those choices. So this is talking about that 8 of Pentacles. That's that work. That's that effort that you're putting in. Even if it's not something you're doing consciously, like I'm going to do that and here's what I have to do, A, B, C. It may be just that you've decided that's what you're going to do and it sinks in and it motivates you. This Page of Wands, it's like, it's what, there's a driving force there. There's an inspiration. There's a wanting it. And the interesting thing that I find with these two together is the Page of Wands doesn't necessarily know how to create that. The Page of Wands doesn't have the expertise and the experience to reach that goal. All he can do is visualize and envision and have, it's like a kid that has a great idea for an invention, but not the education or the know-how or the resources to do it. So there's this sense of wishing upon a star and Page of Wands, of having this inspiration, having this goal, but this 8 of Pentacles is the daily work that you have to put into doing it. And so there's a sense of, even if you don't know what that is, you don't have to. You just have to have that inspiration, that mindset, and then the rest, just let the rest work for you. Just keep showing up and keep having that as your North Star. And so I'm feeling like I don't follow astrology that much, to be totally honest. But the wish upon a star, it feels to me like new moon energy and new intention setting energy. So this is going to be the most applicable at the next new moon. And to check I normally wouldn't talk about astrology or even really advise you on that, but I'm just feeling from this that this being governed by time and everything being about timing, that this intention setting is going to serve you the best if you do use the next new moon to set this intention and to get this excited. And in the meantime, until then, to get interested, to get excited, and to get curious, because the more curious and excited you are, the more research you're going to do, the more you're going to learn, and the better you're going to get at doing it. All right, Capricorn, thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.